And we are back with Medieval 2 Total War. I'm Pretentious Jack, and we are the Brits. And last time we were able to take and sack Stockholm, which gained us a fair amount of profit, as well as a new territory away from the Danes, which is excellent. Furthermore, we were able to take Toledo, though we are currently under attack from the Portuguese at Toledo, so we will be expecting a defense there probably fairly soon, I think. Should be, yeah. And meanwhile, we are taking our army of Edward Guilford up north to deal with Hamburg, perhaps even moving into Frankfurt if they've taken it, which it kind of looks like they have. I can't quite tell, but we shall find out shortly. Now, we are in turn 91, so we are moving right along, and we will be moving into the next turn. So, the campaign's going quite well, actually. I think once we take out the Danes and the Portuguese, which should happen within the next kind of 15 to 20 turns, I'd imagine, that puts us pretty much in an unsurmountable position where we should never lose, really. Okay, so our Prince Roger the Wrathful, who is probably our best commander, is being attacked by a fairly rubbish army, to be perfectly frank. We've got a good garrison of yeoman archers, longbowmen, dismounted feudal knights, even a solid unit of armoured swordsmen, as well as our unit of Crusader Sergeants, which will come in handy against their one unit of Jeannettes, which is not going to trouble us too much. But let's get stuck in, shall we? I do like a good defense, especially in a citadel. They're fairly difficult to take, so we should utterly destroy them. They might not even make it through the first wall. They do not have any siege equipment, so I'm not worried about losing too many soldiers at all. And here we are. Let's start the deployment. Okay, so that concludes our deployment. We've got the majority of our archers out in front to deal with any soldiers they might have. It looks like they're going to be attacking with the rams first up. Don't quite know what unit that is. I'd imagine a crossbow unit. We've got all of our Crusader Sergeants up front with our units of armoured swordsmen and dismounted feudal knights in behind. And we do have all of our towers activated. Now, if they do get through the wall, we will move fairly quickly away from the gate, and we will head back to the next line of walls. So we will be on the lookout for that, but in the meantime, let's get going. So we're going to speed things up, let them come in. Alright, so that means everybody's firing, and we have ballista towers, so this should not last long. Fingers crossed we can get this ram down early, so we can concentrate on other things. That is a town militia, and they are getting pretty much munted early. Now they do have 2 units of ladders coming in. Okay, so the ram has caught fire, which will halt their offensive a touch. So we are continuing to fire. The swordsman militia are now running. Looks like they will be heading back for their other ram, which appears to be at the back, which is fine. Now, I'm not too worried about this swordsman militia getting up on the walls at this stage. Neither with those town militia. They can fight it out with my longbowmen all they like. They will most likely lose, and these guys are already shaken. So let's speed things up, see how these ladders go. I don't expect they will do well. They're already fleeing. Meanwhile, over here, we've got... Where are they going? Don't quite know where they are going. Okay, so hopefully we can get the siege tower down. Don't quite know what these blokes doing. Okay, they're turning around. Now they're going to come on this particular wall. We might be able to get this siege tower down, you never know. Okay, so their ladders are up on the wall. They're bringing in some town militia, which will not survive long at all. They've got their Jeanettes, their other unit. Looks like they're keeping back some units. Okay, so their town militia are routed, which is excellent. This siege tower is at 14%, not ideal. Looks like they're going to get their siege tower up on the wall. Their town militia shouldn't be doing too well. They should rout fairly quickly. They're wavering. They should rout momentarily. Shaken. Come on. Run. Enemy general has fallen. Excellent. Okay, so there they go. We're firing our fire ballistas back at their rams, which is excellent. Good. They've routed. Now we're going to have a unit of swordsman militia up on the walls. Meanwhile, we've got quite a strong contingent of spear militias coming at us. I'm not too worried as they come up 2 rows of ladders rather than the 4. Hopefully we can get this particular ram down. I don't need them coming through the gates. Come on, catch fire. I dare you. Okay, the spear militia are running. They're not really doing much. Crossbow militia will be wavering. Okay, come on. There it goes, catches fire. That will stunt them yet again. They've got 1 more ram, I believe, which will continue to do work. Alright, here they come. Swordsman militia are wavering. Continue to fire. We are doing fairly well. We've killed 25% of them and lost 1%. There's the advantage of some solid walls. Now I am tempted to just move them over across. Bring our dismounted feudal knights up onto the wall. Bring 2 units quickly. We will just move them over. Get them running before we can clear the way for our... Where are they? Come on. Okay, there they are. Dismounted feudal knights are in position, it looks like. And we'll be awaiting their arrival on the walls. Now, it doesn't look like they're going to be doing too much more, to be honest. What have they got around here? Looks like they are trying to swarm us up here. So we will send our a unit of armored swordsmen just to get up on this wall, I believe. Just send them in there, just tell them to get involved. If anything, we could move in with our armored swords, not armored swordsmen, our... Doesn't look like they're really doing too much though. They're kind of getting on the wall and instantly perishing. Are they bringing their next ram? I can't tell. What we will do is just speed things up. See what's going on. So it doesn't look like much is happening. Coming back in up the siege tower. Doesn't look like they're bringing in the ram just yet. Excellent. They will probably flee with that lot who are coming in. Okay, so they will ultimately perish. We've got town militia who are just struggling. What are those? Well, they're coming back in. Spear militia. They're just coming into a killing field, really. Alright, so we will end the battle. That's a good victory for us. We lost 48 and killed 796, so a good return. Our tower's doing work. They didn't even get through the first line. They're going to have to bring a larger army than that. We will ransom them. They reject it. Okay, the merchant has perished. That's fine. Oh dear. Stockholm is been subject to a plague. So hopefully Edgar St. Giles has not perished. We need to stop our hostilities against Denmark. Sure, I guess. The crusade against Tunis is growing, against Sicily. We've got Leonard of Bristol has died due to an assassin. And not much else has gone on. So our looks like our general at Antwerp is no longer there. Cardinal Garrett Arthur has been promoted. Where is he? Wow, he's 60 years old and pretty solid. Okie dokie, so we're gonna continue. Let's just have a look at our no, I refuse. I will continue to attack the Danish because fuck them. We're gonna keep heading north. Okay, so they have Hamburg. We recruited an agent in here. We will send him over to there. Still cannot tell who it belongs to. Meanwhile, that's fine. We're going to retrain in Toledo. Get everyone back up to speed. As it looks like we have a larger Portuguese army coming in. See how Leon is doing. It's doing okay. So we've got 20k to spend, which we will look to spend a little bit of it. We can do Attorney Field. Oh, that's right. I should probably check Stockholm. Okay, so we are losing men slowly. We will just retrain our spear militia. Fortunately, Edgar St. Giles has survived as well, so we will just upgrade Carnarvon as well. We will get some roads in Dublin. York can grab Fairground, and Edinburgh, which is not doing the greatest in terms of give them a tavern, which should improve the public order somewhat. Give communal farming to Inverness, get it cracking, and that is everything building, which I can't often say. Toledo needs a build as well. We will give it jousting lists, and then we shall call it a day. Let's end the turn, I believe. Yep. We are slowly heading north towards Hamburg, which we shall hopefully take, and then follow it off by taking Aarhus as well, the capital of Denmark. Okay, no, you're not worthy of that particular princess, so no. We could send a fleet to blockade Hamburg, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to take it. We've lost more soldiers, and Edgar St. Giles is under effect as well. The crusade in Tunis grows, which is excellent. It's fine. It's good as well. It's fine. Okay, our relationships with both the Papal States, both of them are doing good. Yes, right, let's have a look. So it looks like this particular army will come at us. We'll just have a quick look at it. Our spy died. Excellent. Not ideal, but we live and learn. Right, so we're gonna take our spy up in Stockholm and move him further south, just so we can see the rest of Sweden. We'll retrain our spearmen yet again, as well as our mercenary spearmen. Continue to move north. That should cause them to head back to Hamburg, which is fine. We'll just use our spy to have a look. So yes, the Danes do in fact own Frankfurt, which makes things a little bit more interesting. We're all good in here. Could in fact use a commander, so we're going to send up Simon Guilford up to there. We're going to use our king, if I remember rightly, to head on a crusade. So we will quickly retrain. We can't, yeah. We will retrain the levy spearmen that are in there as well. We will use, what do we want? We're going to use King Henry, as well as the Knights Hospitalier, as well as these two units of longbowmen. And we're going to send them into here. We've got you coming into Pamplona, which is fine. We're going to send down these 3 units as well. Sorry, these 6 units, I should say. Send them down to King Henry as well. We don't need to recruit any mercenaries, I don't think. And then we'll send the catapults into his army as well. Okie dokie. Let's see how we're doing everywhere. Everywhere's building. London needs a build. We need to give them something that will just improve the public order somewhat. We'll give them the militia drill square. Oslo can continue building as well. Give it a shipwright. Where is our navy? There he is. We'll attack this. Yeah, that's fine. So I feel like we've been excommunicated. Yes. Are we excommunicated? No. Didn't think so. We will continue on. If the Papal States attack us, they're in for a rough surprise. Holy shit, that's a huge Milanese navy. So they can, yeah, blockade that port all they like. Right. That's a slightly large Hungarian crusading army. That's fine. We'll end the turn there. Aha, we are under attack yet again from the Portuguese. Not too concerned. Toledo will be a tough place to take. Okay, so the plague has stopped pretty much, so that's good. Carnarvon's ready to upgrade, excellent. James Field, or Field feels appreciated, that's good as well. Got a lot of things built, a lot of ballista towers, which is excellent. A lot of retraining, it's excellent as well. Hungary and Portugal have been excommunicated. The Mongols and the Turks are now at war. Fancy that. We will just get in here and attack them. Okay, that makes them run. We will turn around and attack them as well. Yeah, we're going to assault these blokes. I won't show this particular fight. It's not going to be that interesting. So I will see you on the other side. So we lost like 26 men. Not too bad. We will ransom them. They have accepted, which is interesting. We will continue our march north, or east, I guess, towards Hamburg. I will expect that to come out at some point, which is... It's a fairly nasty army. It's not too bad, but it will cause some trouble. Not a lot, but some. Meanwhile, we'll move you into there. We've got our navy in London, which we will just quickly retrain. While building more ships in Nottingham. What else needs building? Okay, we're good here. Antwerp needs a build. We'll give it some council chambers, get that public order up. Bruges, which is now generating quite a bit of money, which is nice. We'll just give a church. Caen is getting some roads. Angiers is good, Bordeaux's fine, Pamplona needs a build as well. Give that, we might wait on that one actually. Now, what have they got? They've got similar kind of thing from as last time. Instead, this time they've got ballistas, which will be a little bit more of an issue. We need to build in Lyon, so we will build... I'll build a naval academy just to keep things on the cheaper side. It does appear that they will assault us. We'll head back up to Stockholm. We're pretty solid here actually, so we will just retrain our archer militia now that we can. And we will look to build council chambers, get that public order up a little bit higher, and we're good in Oslo. So we will end the turn. Alright, so we're being assaulted yet again in Toledo. This time they're going to be attacking us with quite a few units of town militia, some Jeanettes, some crossbow militia, and some ballista. That shouldn't really cause us too much trouble. This will be the last thing that happens in this episode. We are continuing our push, hopefully, after this. This will probably cripple the Portuguese armies, but we shall find out, I guess, when we head south ourselves. Prince Roger will hopefully do work yet again. It seems we should probably get stuck in. Alright, so here we are. We'll start our deployment. They are coming at the same gate yet again, which is not a terrible thing. This is how we're going to set up. We've got 2 units of longbowmen either side of the gate, which will give us control over the ballista towers. We've got a unit of yeoman archers in behind who will probably have to deal with a tower or maybe some ladders, but we will probably support them with the armored swordsmen. We do have units up on the wall in the 2nd level, which I expect they will get to. Especially with their ballistas being able to fire on our gates. I will retreat back to the 2nd layer and fight them there, but let's get going. Okay, so they are bringing their ballista in first. It'll be interesting to see how close they can get, and if we can fire at them. It doesn't appear... No, we can. We are firing on them. But our ballista towers are not, unfortunately. So we will be taking some fire at the walls, I would imagine. And for some strange reason, there is a dismantled feudal knight on the outside of the wall. Now, what are they firing at, I wonder? Looks like they are firing at this wall in here. And that appears to be it for now. So we will speed things up. Our longbowmen will continue to fire at them. We're killing a handful, not a great deal, but a handful. We will lose a few longbowmen if they manage to get the wall down, but it will take them a while, so we will speed things up. Okay, so something really odd just happened. They managed to get this wall down to 68%. It kind of crumbled a little bit, and then my entire unit of fucking longbowmen vanished. I don't quite know where they went, but it appears they have all died. There's some corpses there, but that's odd. Never seen that before, so we've just lost a unit, but it says we've been 8% of us have been killed, but their ballistas are moving back, and it seems they're coming at us with more units. So we will just move. I don't quite know what happened there. We're not going to move them because that wall is now essentially irrelevant. So let's just move on. Alright, here they go. Our ballistas are firing at their ram, which is excellent. Hopefully we can bring that down. They have left a ram up towards the back end of where they were. We shall hopefully, we might be able to bring the siege tower down, but I'm not hopeful. But yeah, if we can bring down this ram, that should benefit us to no end. Hopefully it will catch fire. Fingers crossed. Come on, catch fire, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to catch fire. Come on. 16%. Come on. It's gonna be close. Okay, looks like they're gonna get the ram to the wall. Okay, so we're gonna move everybody off. And we will abandon our first line of defenses, which is fine. We just need to make sure that these lot are running. Alright, so it looks like we've made a clean escape. Our longbowmen, who are actually very tired, and our yeoman archers, who appear to be getting out as well, just make their way up to here. Run as well. The Crusader sergeants, just make your way into here. And we've now got another unit of, two more units of longbowmen ready to go. And we will just speed up and wait for them to finally get to us. Whoa, 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 the gate is open. The gate is open, the gate is open. Why is the gate open? Why is the gate open? Shit. Looks like we're gonna have to deal with this straight away. The Jeanette's coming in at us is not a major issue at the moment. Come on, get them to flee. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Alright, now we need to just pull back. Okay, so we killed the general by the looks of it. Just make our way back in. Alright, so they're fleeing, good. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I need this gate to fucking close. I can't believe the gate didn't fucking close, that's annoying. Come on. Gate close, please. I swear to God, you better fucking close. Why is it not closing? There it goes. Okay, good. The gate has now closed. Thank Christ. We will continue. The enemy general has fallen, Captain Henrik, which is good. We will continue to fire. They will have to bring in their... Okay, good. The gate is closed. They will have to wait for us. We will fire repeatedly into them. They tried to bring ladders in and failed. They are bringing their ram in now. We might be able to bring this one down, actually. Hopefully. Come on, catch fire. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. No. Right. We will make another hasty retreat to the third wall. And this is where we will have to make our stand if they do in fact get through. So everybody move back. We move our units of longbowmen off the wall. We will shove a unit yeoman onto here. Run, please. We've got other unit of longbowmen in here as well, who we will just get into there. This unit of longbowmen is now useless. They do not have any arrows. And we have our other unit of yeomen who are also useless. They are out of arrows. Please run. Quickly. Please. Okay, so they are through the gate. Our longbowmen could be caught here, which would be a bit of a problem. Come on, get off the walls. We could be caught here. Could be very well caught. This is going to be close. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it. Don't get into combat. That's the key here. Not in combat. Now they're in combat. That's bad. Just get out. Good. Our unit of longbowmen have made it out. Okay, so it looks like we will manage to retreat all the way. We've lost a handful of soldiers, which is not terrible. We will just speed things up a tad. Looks like we will be able to fire at the ram as it comes through the gate. Don't quite know what we're waiting for at this stage, but we will continue when they begin to move. Alright, so what we're going to have to do, it doesn't look like we're making any progress, so we're just going to charge down at them with a unit of dismantled feudal knights. We will bring 2 units down actually. Just bring them onto the wall so we can get the towers activated. Okay, so our dismounted feudal knights are on the wall. It does appear that they are bringing in their ballista. I don't quite know what they're going to try and do with them, but these guys should flee shortly, and hopefully this will end soon. Okay, so what we've had to do is just fight them, which is fine. Looks like everybody is fleeing. We'll just keep our guys in here. No need to do anything drastic. Alright, finally, we finally ended the battle. We had to go out and charge a lot of stuck units, but that's okay. We will end the battle. We lost 149 men, most of them being a longbow unit, that one. It doesn't look like we will lose them completely, though. They've had 26 casualties healed, which is excellent. So That's a bonus, which we didn't lose the entire unit. We will ransom them off again. I've rejected it again. A Merchants Guild in Bruges would be useful, so we will take that. The Pope is dead. Pope Reinaldus the Missionary has died, which is interesting. We need to cease hostilities against the Danish. No. Papal election. So we have our own cardinal in the mix. We've got the Sicilians and the Danish. We will definitely go with our own. We should win. Yep, and we did win. So we have a pope. Wow, we got pretty much all of them. That's probably one of the most one-sided papal elections I've ever seen, which is excellent. So we have a new pope, which probably means that we are an inspiration yet again, along with France, Venice, and Poland, which is good, along with our enemies all being excommunicated. Stockholm continues to have a plague, but nobody seems to be dying, so that's not an issue. We are doing quite well yet again. No way, Edgar St. Giles has died because of the plague. You fuckwit. Piece of shit. Oh well. We will move along. Hungary, Portugal, Milan have all been reconciled. That's not terrible. We've got apparently a new cardinal around somewhere. I don't quite know where he is. I think he's the Pope, so interesting. We are perfect with the Papal States, which is good. There's an army around here, so we just have to be aware of... Yeah, we should be okay. We can deal with that. We will, however, move our catapults out. Just head them into King Henry, and as soon as... Yep, we should be able to now make this into a crusade. Yes, we will join the crusade against neutral faction. Excellent. Now we will get our Crusader Sergeants, get 3 of those, recruit those, and get 1 unit of Crusader Knights, as we've got 3 units of catapults coming in, and then we will head to the coast and head to Tunis, which will all happen in the next episode. So if you've liked this episode where we've defended twice against the Portuguese, as well as, what else did we do? We are moving north slowly towards Hamburg, which we will just assault real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Maintain the siege. I have been excommunicated. Maybe that was a mistake, but oh well. I'm not too concerned. So yeah, apparently we're excommunicated. We've been excommunicated yet again. We're at war with Sicily. Venice has... and the Papal States. Okay, so... it is what it is. So that is no longer a crusade. I've never done this before, so it'll be interesting to see quite what happens, but it could mean disaster, it could not. We shall see. We are still allies with the French. We are at war with the Milanese again, and we should hopefully be able to get rid of the Danish. Fingers crossed. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the episode, give it a like. If you've enjoyed it more than that, give it a subscribe, and I will see you when we next play Medieval 2 Total War.